This week, I actually learned a lot. I learned that there's some business models and innovation that are happening here in Mexico that can be applied everywhere else in the world. We also, though, got to learn a lot about the contemporary Mexican people, how Mexicans work and play together, how they look at family and religion, and I got to see examples of that when we're working together on our case studies throughout the week. And I actually think that the one thing that I can learn a lot from is how Mexicans really enjoy the moment, like the play. Suddenly everyone is laughing, everyone is cheering, and that energy just goes through the roof. And I really love that. I think also from a business perspective, there's a lot of business learnings to be had here. I didn't know this, but this is the Harvard of Latin America, right? And so we got to meet executives, we got to learn about disruptive, innovative business models, and ultimately a very good week of learning that I think anyone who's interested in business and looking to really drive change and transform, this would be something that they would truly learn from and benefit from.
Mexico is not just about Cabo or Cancun anymore. It is the 15th largest economy in the world. That's something that I learned this week, and it's the 10th top food producing country in the world. So it is definitely on track to become one of the world's superpowers. So that's very impressive of Mexico, and I would encourage a lot of students to come here and understand the value of the country. That I found very interesting. A couple of things that I would like to talk about are the case-based learning and brainstorming that Ipade encourages. I've spoken to a few MBA candidates here, and their curriculum is very, very case-based. When they have a lot of cases, they debate on those cases, so that really gives you a practical perspective into learning how to do business in this country and also on a global scale. And we also had really interesting cases like AMPM, Sohin, and a lot of other cases this week, which kind of gave a lot of insight into this country and how business is being done in emerging markets as a whole. I'm going to go back to the United States and talk about a lot of positive experience that I had and how Mexico does their MBA curriculum a little bit differently in terms of a more practical learning. And I'm going to talk about all that when I get back to the business school and also at my work as well. And I'm going to encourage a lot of people to sign up for the Ipade International Week in the upcoming years, because the perspective that you guys give as a business school to the international market is really value adding, and they can go back, take those learnings, and try and implement some of those learnings in their business as well.
I think it's a really interesting experience and rewarding and fulfilling, and if anything, it's an experience that will last with you forever.